Welcome back to our Kentucky series. We've been staying at my old Kentucky home state park and we want to show you this campground.
That's right, my old Kentucky home state park is located just 45 minutes south of Louisville, and it's not like most state parks where it's off the beaten path. My old Kentucky home state park is located in the middle of Bardstown, Kentucky, but more on that later. State 13.
First things first, we want to talk about the history of this place. Kentucky overall as a state, we've learned, has a whole lot of history just here in these grounds, and this state park is no exception. So in 1795, a man by the name of John Rowan and his wife Anne bought this land and they established a farm here. It had 325 acres and their house. They then built another house and then had plans to build a mansion. They named it Federal Hill in honor of the Federalist Party. The mansion was 3 stories tall, and work on that began in 1812 with the help of enslaved people and freedmen carpenters. In 1843, the ownership of this land transferred to his son, John Rowan Jr., and he was a member of the anti-slavery faction of Kentucky. Because of that, this estate was later renamed to My Old Kentucky Home after a ballad called My Old Kentucky Home Goodnight. That ballad was inspired by an abolitionist and written by composer Stephen Foster, who is known as the father of American music. And today, this state park serves as a place where American history can be remembered and the progress of America through the freeing of enslaved people is honored.
And now for the campground tour.
So the campground here has both RV and tent spots. The RV spots are pretty close together, but the tent sites are not even marked. It's just this open grassy field and it's beautiful, and you get to pick your spot based on where you want. There's picnic tables, fire rings, and charcoal grills. You can camp close to friends or far away, and it's really, really nice. In addition to camping here, there's also several other things. There is a golf course, so you can golf, and you can tour the mansion as well as go to the amphitheater and watch the Stephen Foster story, which is a musical about Stephen Foster's life. Also, as we mentioned earlier, this campground is in the middle of town, which is pretty nice because you can just walk around town. And since Bardstown is the bourbon capital of the world, there is no shortage of fun in town. Before we go, we want to say a big thank you to Jeremy for hosting us this weekend here at the campground. If you want to see the other things and all the fun here, you'll just have to come for yourself. They didn't really want to be on the video, but it's just more for you to experience when you get here. Alright, we are doing something a little bit different tonight. We are treating ourselves to a hotel stay. We don't vacation too often. I mean, we go all the time and we're always going somewhere new and somewhere fun, but I mean, we're tent camping, that's what we do. So we don't do this super often, so we got a hotel right here on the river in downtown Louisville, and we have the ability to walk anywhere we need to go. Like, we can walk to dinner and we can walk to a fireworks show tonight, and so that's what we're gonna do for our last night here in Kentucky. So TJ's checking in right now, and we'll take you with us in a little bit.
Alright, game time.
Alrighty, we are heading to dinner before the fireworks show.
That's right. Where we found a pizza place that supposedly...
On your left. Thank you.
Those things are literally all over the place. They're so annoying. But we found a really good pizza place and we're gonna head to get some pizza.
Yeah, pizza and margaritas. Alrighty, everybody. We finished dinner. It was really good. We didn't really talk to the camera in there because the music was loud, but highly recommend Emmy Squared Pizza.
The cheese sticks, they were like garlic cheese sticks. They were so good. My favorite part, easily.
Yeah, and there was a guy that looked just like LeBron James. I was convinced for a minute it was him, but it wasn't.
It wasn't. Now we're headed down to the riverfront area.
Yeah.
Where we're gonna see the Louisville Orchestra play and some fireworks.
Yeah, happy 4th of July.
We're definitely the only people on this street in a not so great part of town.
Yeah, I put in a walking route to the waterfront park on Apple Maps, and this is the way it took us, but we're almost there.
Taking the scenic view.
Yeah.
Now we're walking underneath the bridge, but there appears to be a lot more people in a park up here, so I think we're okay.
Yeah.
We made it in.
Yes, we did.
We waited in line for like, what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, but it moved pretty quickly.
Yeah.
To get through the security checkpoint.
Made some friends.
Yes.
And so, but we made it in, and this is the stage over there.
And we have a beautiful sunset, and it just really couldn't be more perfect right now.
Time to enjoy the show.
Good morning, everyone. We have one more fun thing we're doing before we head home from Kentucky.
Hope y'all enjoyed that fireworks show last night.
Yeah, it was great.
We are at the Forest Giants in a Giant Forest place here in, what's the name of the city?
I don't remember. We're about 25 minutes south of Louisville.
Yeah, 25 minutes south of Louisville. And this place is pretty cool. We just happened to see it on the side of the road and decided to stop.
Yeah.
Check it out. So we started out on a concrete sidewalk, that turned into an asphalt sidewalk, that turned into a gravel sidewalk, and now we're just wandering on this dirt path.
The sign says the Giants are out here.
We have no idea what we're doing, but we're on an adventure. She has no idea that this is on her back.
Okay.
Stop for a second.
No,
Just for a second, I want to get a close up.
I don't like it. Get off. Get off, get off, get off. Get off. Did you get off?
Got it. So we were just asked to take a picture for this group of people by one of the giants, and come to find out, they're the International Tall People Club.
It's called Tall Clubs International.
So cool.
Yeah.
And the minimum requirements, women have to be at least 5'10", and guys have to be at least 6'2" to be in the club, which we fall way short of.
Yeah.
So we decided we're gonna start our own club called the Average People Club. Where
You can be 5'5" if you're a girl.
And you can be 5'10" if you're a dude. Comment below if you want to join our club. Also, I think it's just so appropriate that we ran into the Tall People Club in the Giant's Forest. All right, we're back at the car. That was really cool. My shirt is a shade darker because of the sweat, but it was really fun.
It was fun, and I felt like a little kid in a storybook, like walking through the forest looking for giants.
It was a pretty short walk, and which was really good because now we're about to get in the car for 8 hours and head home.
Yes, and we are heading home because we have to fly to state number 14. So comment below what you think it is.
Yeah, and if you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time to do so because you're gonna wanna see the next video.
Welcome back to our Kentucky series. We are staying at my old Kentucky home state park, and we want to give you a tour of this campground.
In my old Kentucky...
Hey Siri, we are staying at my house.
Middle of Beardstown, but more on that later.
Bardstown. Like a bar, because this is the bourbon capital of the world.
Let's read it.
The mansion was 3 stories, and that began, let me start that part over. John Rowan Sr., who was building it, was a member of a lot of political, that doesn't make any sense.
And now for the campground tour. This site, this state park. And now for the campground tour. We're gonna walk, is that okay?
Yeah. You're like way, way, way far back there.
And now for the campground tour. From water to electric to a bathhouse to a bathhouse complete with showers and
I
toilets.
don't think walking's a good idea because it's gonna go like this.
But you'll find a nice grassy field complete with picnic tables and cooktops and fire pits. Open grassy field complete with picnic tables and cook rings, fire rings. You'll find a nice open grassy field complete with picnic tables, fire rings, and charcoal grills. And now that truck's too loud.
Now, there are no designated tent sites. You're right by a road, so if the cars bother you, pick an RV spot. Watch the musical titled The Stephen Foster Story, which tells about Stephen Foster's life. Let me try that again. Oh, darn it. Sorry, I messed that up.
The riverfront to
Yep.
see the Louisville Orchestra and fireworks show.
I'm so excited. Oh, we're really good.
Yeah.
We're
Now-
good. Oh, sorry. You go.
See you guys then. Ooh, that was really hard.